Hey everybody, Dan Shinder here with continued live coverage at the NAMM Show 2019 by Drum Talk TV, and I'm here with Zach Phillips, who runs the Idea Center at NAMM U here at the NAMM Show. Zach, how are you?
I'm fantastic, Dan. Thank you. Thanks for having me part of your Drum Talk TV and social media on steroids program.
Thank you. I'm excited to be presenting coming up in just a little while here at noon. If you're here, come to this. You'll learn a lot. But let's talk to Zach about what is the objective of NAMM U and the Idea Center.
The objective of NAMM U is really to help people in the industry grow their businesses and their careers. NAMM, we look at this enormous show, we forget it's a nonprofit association dedicated to strengthening the music products industry, and this is one way we can do it. We can help people become more successful business people, have more successful careers in the music industry, and the NAMM Idea Center is just one component of that. It's a really big component of it, but the point of this is to give people sessions every half hour where they can pick up a lot of ideas quickly within this sort of bustling ecosystem of the NAMM Show. They can catch a session, go back and do an appointment at an exhibitor's booth. So
it helps make the experience an all-in-one experience. And what happens here is for brands, manufacturers, retailers, artists, educators, really there's something for everybody here.
Absolutely. I mean, most of the sessions, Thursday through Saturday, for instance, are very industry specific in a way, but so many of them take a session on Instagram marketing or best website practices. Could appeal to just about anybody in this business. Artist, live sound touring company, music retailer, brand, people like you who might be in marketing. So come to Dan's session, by the way. It's going to be excellent.
Thank you. It's at noon, and it's all about the biggest new changes in Facebook and Instagram. Yes, there are dozens and dozens more of social media marketing platforms, but if you're not focusing on Facebook first and Instagram, you're really missing out. And I know some people think that Facebook's for the older people. That's not true. The millennials, it was their number one choice for mobile app last year in 2017. So and it has every feature, function, benefit, application all rolled up into one platform. If you master it first, you'll be great at the others. And the thing is that they're putting out all these changes on all these platforms without any sort of update manual for you. You do not get notified. All of a sudden your stuff just doesn't work as well, and you may have no clue why. That's where I come in. I help people stay up to date with what's going on, to how to build your brand, build your following, and engage following, drive that traffic to where they're going to buy, where they're going to sign up, however it works for whatever business you're in. And I so appreciate this platform that you offer. It's wonderful. Who are some of the people you've had over the weekend? Can you remember? I know it's all a blur when we
do my best. I'll do my best. And it's funny you should mention that too, Dan, because I was just talking about Thursday through Saturday at the NAMM Idea Center. Today we have a lot of programming for music businesses, but also artists. And to some extent, even some of the end users at the show, the artists. So today we've got, Dan Shinder, I'm just saying. Right now on stage behind me is a legend, Ari Herstand, a great musician. He wrote a great book about the music business. My wife could give a testimonial to it. She's used it actually to launch an album project of her own. Gloria Taylor, Go for the Moon, sorry, quick plug. And also, we had people at some of the NAMM U breakfast sessions like Scott Stratton and Daniel Burst, some of the big thought leaders. The new CEO at Gibson, J.C. Curley. Nancy Wilson of Heart was given an award and did a great interview Thursday morning with our president and CEO, Joe Lamont. So,
and I did a little promo yesterday, I think it was, and Michael Anthony was up there from Van Halen.
Not least of all, Michael Anthony of Van Halen did a live podcast interview here for the No Treble podcast with Mitch Joel, who's another marketing guru and one of the great thought leaders on marketing and branding in our industry. So, and one of the things I should mention too, Dan, is there are a lot of really big thought leaders, names, experts, VIPs presenting here. But one of the things that makes this kind of magical is it's also sometimes a music retailer who's just sharing his or her best practices from. Exactly. It could be somebody from a manufacturing company who's killing it with their branding and wants to share that with the industry. So it has a heavy peer-to-peer component that also makes it very powerful. This is a place for people to pick up new ideas, to grow their careers, to network a little bit after the sessions are off to the side of the stage. So it serves a lot of different purposes. We really want to foster community at the NAMM Show. That's very important. It's sort of is a thread through everything we're doing, from education to our networking receptions, even the exhibits. We want people to grow their businesses, but also be able to network and have these different communities. They're all part of the music, sound, and event technology industries gather here.
And you got people from literally all over the world, yeah. And often there's a lot of people like myself who has relationships, online relationships with people all over the world. Sometimes this is the only time we all see each other in person, and it's wonderful. So you've got to network and leverage everything you can in a positive way with everybody here that you can help and whom can help you with their expertise. We're all stronger in different areas. So again, I so appreciate the platform here. This will be my 6th year in a row presenting out of the 7 shows we've covered since I started Drum Talk TV, so thank you.
Yeah, and if I can mention, Dan, I know you presented here, you presented at Tech Tracks. NAMM U is but one, it's a key element of our education. It's kind of our cornerstone program, but we have Tech Tracks, AES at NAMM, A3E, and Dante training. That's just for pro audio. Then we have ESTA, the Event Services and Technology Association. They've curated an incredible schedule of lighting, networking, safety, rigging trainings. Timeless Communications has produced the pro production sessions, which are gold for anybody in event production, and we have sessions for students and music students and educators. There's a lot here. So it's really something for every community in this industry.
If someone out there like myself who has an expertise in a certain area, how can they submit their pitch to be able to get approved to present?
It's actually a pretty complicated process. You email me at nammu@namm.org and tell me what you're thinking.
And then you have to take a blood test and pee in a cup.
There's a little
Just
bit
kidding.
of that too. Yeah.
But it's great. Thank you again so much, Zach.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Thank you. And if you're here, come to my talk. If you can't come to the talks for the rest of the last day, it's all very valuable information. I look forward to seeing you. And if you can't come, go to www.socialmediamarketingformusicians.com if you're a musician, or socialmediaonsteroids.com if you're a brand or a retailer, and you can learn how I can help you in free webinars, one-on-one consulting, all kinds of things. Thanks for watching. Zach Phillips and myself, Dan Shinder, with Drum Talk TV live coverage of the NAMM Show 2019. Thanks.